You know, where I live, we have our own corner of weather where we could be freezing our nuts off. You could have baking hot sunshine an hour up the road. It's crazy. But there's one thing I've noticed this weekend. It turned particularly cold the last couple of days. And I'm sitting here in a jumper where I've been in a t-shirt for weeks. I'm still wearing my shorts though. We should get to thinking. It's a very common thing at this time of year, don't we? The heating's going to cost us a fortune. Buddy, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for joining me once again. I appreciate the support as always. Please make sure you share all the content so, we can get information like this around. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you keep up to date, and help out and comment and everything else. It's very much appreciated, all of your support. Well, this one goes back to our energy bills again, our gas and electricity. When we get to this time of year, September, October and onwards, it gets bloody cold. Let's not beat around the bush here. And all of our heating goes on again. And there are an awful lot of people. I mean, last year this was so apparent, some people that we actually helped on the channel that really struggled with the cost of their energy, particularly their gas. Now, this year, an article's come out with Martin Lewis mentioned on it in several places, and one thing that's coming out of all this is the standing charge. No matter what people do to try and save money on their gas bill, you still have that poxy standing charge to pay, which in some cases can be about 300 quid in a year. So whatever you do, you're still 300 quid to the odds, no matter how hard you try. It's a disgrace. And what they're trying to urge the government to do is look at it and change it and fiddle around with it. Now, I'll bring you this short excerpt from this piece that I've been given. MPs say that the current standing charge model is unfair and should be replaced. Replaced with what? This is the thing. The committee agreed that action is needed on standing charges, finding that the current model is unfair and regressive, having a disproportionate impact on the lowest income households as a result. The committee recommended that the government works with industry regulator Ofgem to replace the current standing charge model with a so-called rising block tariff. This is where the price you pay per unit of energy increases the more you use. This type of tariff would mean lower users aren't penalised by fixed charges that they can't control. Well, that to me sounds like they'll still be in the same situation. They can't afford it. They just won't be paying the standing charges. Am I missing something there? Be transparent with consumers about what their standing charges are paying for. Well, if you scrap them, why explain it? Reduce standing charges by removing energy firms' day-to-day costs from them. Currently, these operating costs make up around 45% of the standing charges that typical householders pay. I suggest it's probably shareholders' payouts and all sorts of things like that as well, wouldn't you? So there's a lot of information there. I'll leave a link in the description. Go and have a read, see what you think. Let me know in the comments, and perhaps we'll look at this later in the week. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you shortly with one more. Toodaloo.